Welcome all to this wonderful Saturday morning. Today, our topic is perception is projection. Perception is projection is one of the NLP presupposition, one of the NLP principle, and it talks about how we perceive the thing. It talks about how we get the things, and that is what I'm going to share with you all today. This is going to be a participative kind of session wherein there are a couple of activities involved. I'll be asking you to do certain things and then I'll be checking what are the perception what you are carrying right now. So be ready to participate and enjoy this wonderful session. So let's start with this first thing that people see what they want to see, and what people want to see never has anything to do with the truth. A very important and predominant sentence, I would say. People see only what they want to see. So what people see is what I want to see. People see only selective things. So here the person is talking about people have a selective vision, that they see only selected things, and the reality or the truth could be totally different. So here we are talking about perception. So how we perceive the world, how we see the world, that is what we are going to see in a couple of slides. But basically, we see in a very selective manner. We see only a piece of information and we make it as our own reality. So the reality could be totally different, but the way we perceive the things, हम जिस तरीके से किसी भी चीज को समझ सकते हैं, समझते हैं, वो अपने हिसाब से हम समझते हैं. And basically whatever is our internal representation, that becomes our reality. So our internal representation could be something different and the reality could be totally different. So that is what we are going to see, friends, in the today's class. So before that, for those who don't know me, I am Yogesh and I'm here because I love to talk to different people on various topics. Every Saturday I come on air at 10 o'clock and I deliver a speech for 1 hour or so on various topics. So today I'm talking about perception. That is the topic for the day. If you want to connect with me, these are the mail ID and website has been given. So you may just note it down and connect with me. So let's start with this thing. See the scenario wherein there is something in between these two people, and one person is saying it is 6, the other person is saying it is 9. Now what will happen, or who is right, who is wrong? Can you say that that girl is right or this man is wrong, or the man is right and the girl is wrong? Can we say that? In reality both the people are absolutely right, but in the real world situation what may happen, it may so happen that both the people may start fighting with each other, that whatever I have seen, it's 6, that is what a girl will say, and the person might say no, it is not 6, it is 9. And then we have perceived the same thing from a different angle, from a different perspective, and we have got a totally new way of looking at that particular thing, and that is what the perception is been created. Now again, my dear friends, my favorite sentence which I would like to say again, that connect your own dots. Please connect your own dots. Whatever you are going to understand today, please get back to your own life and see where you are doing all these kind of things every single day. You also might be perceiving something. It could be a business, it could be a job, it could be a person, it could be a relationship, it could be somebody's happiness, it could be somebody's sadness, it could be any other emotion. We are perceiving all those things continuously, but our perception is not the reality. The perception is not the reality. It is just reality for me. It is just true for me. But in the actual situation, it could be something different. So basically, what happens? Just I would like to give you a quick way. This is a meta model in NLP, but I just would like to, you know, take it quickly for the time duration. We all the time perceive some or other information through our five senses. We see certain things, we hear certain things, we touch and feel certain things, we smell something, we taste something, and that is how we perceive the things. ये सारी चीजों से हम कुछ ना कुछ चीजें परसीव करते हैं, उसको हम डिलीट डिस्टॉर्ट जनरलाइज करते हैं. अगेन आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गो इनटू डिटेल, बट that is what how it is. And ultimately, after perceiving all these things, something goes to our mind and we create a story or we create a perception about that particular thing. Say, for example, currently you are watching me, that is how you are perceiving me through your mobile device or through your laptop. You are hearing me, again, that is the way you are perceiving me by your ears. Also, the moment I will ask you to type something, you will be typing those things, and that is how you will be using your body to perceive the learning. And that is how we learn, that is how we perceive. Every single second, according to scientists, every single moment, if we simply open the eyes, our eyes are such a powerful mechanism that they can capture 2 million things at a stretch. So that is a huge amount. 20 lakhs things we can capture at the same time. So how much we can perceive is 2 million, but how much we can understand and relate and rectify is hardly 5 to 7 things. So out of those 20 lakhs things, say you are on a busy street, and then I ask you to close your eyes for a moment and open. The moment you open your eyes on that busy street, you might have perceived 20 lakhs or 25 lakhs of information, but out of that, you will only recognize 5 to 7 which are again relevant to you, which are again related to you. So that is how we do. Now, what is the reality? Take example, wherever you are sitting now, whatever you could see, you simply see outside, and you could see, I could see some books are kept over there in my own room. I could see there is a socket. I could see there is an internet adapter. I could see some notes are there. I could see a pen over there. But this is what I am seeing because I have connected with all these things on daily basis. At the same time, in your case, there could be so many things which you have never noticed, and those things are still there. But we have our own way of perceiving the things. We have wore, suppose I am wearing a red color goggle, so everything for me would be a red color. So even though there is any other color, even though the wall is of white color, I will be seeing it as a red because that is how I will be perceiving the thing. So now, my dear friends, as I said, connect your own dots. Are you perceiving good opportunities in the current situation, in the current lockdown situation, or in the current COVID situation? What is that you are perceiving the most? If you're opening a newspaper and reading news about this COVID and death and stuff like that, you are perceiving that information more. So your mind is tuned to perceive those information which you have given importance. But the reality could be totally different, and you might be never engaged with that kind of reality which is there. People are talking about, oh, nowadays there are no jobs, there is no business, because they are perceiving that it is like that. Whereas the reality, is it the reality that there is no job? Is it the reality that there is no business? It is absolutely not like that. There are people who are doing business, there are people who are getting jobs, there are people who are getting better packages. All these things are happening, but the moment you have focused your attention that the situation is worse, so you will be getting that kind of results only. The moment you focus on See, my guru Tony Robbins always says that the focus goes, the energy flows where the focus goes. So wherever you are focusing, the energy will be diverted to that. So if you are focusing about all the negativity in the world, you will be getting all the negative things. If you are focusing upon, take example of your family members, and you are focusing about all the negative elements of your relatives or family or friends, then you are bound to get all those negative feedbacks only, or you're bound to get all those negative things only, negative vibes only, because you are finding out what is wrong in that particular person. There are some people who are all the time critic. They see anything and they start criticizing. This is not right, this is not wrong, this should be a different color, or it should have been like this size. So they find fault in each and everything. That is how they perceive. And the same thing somebody else see and he find out the beauty. So the person who is finding out beauty in each and everything, the person who is finding out positivity in each and everything, would be the most happy person on the world, because he is cultivating his mind in such a way that he is always finding some or other good in his life. So you see persons and things not as they are, but as who you are. So you see people, you see things not as they are, but as you are. So if you see somebody angry, if you see somebody disturbed, it is a reflection of yours. It is a reflection of your, and that is why you are seeing those kind of people all the time. Or you are finding out those elements easily. Whereas there are some people, or if you are a kind of person who can see all the good things in the people, that is how it is. Because of you are good, you could see all the good. Because of you are angry, you see angry people around there. Because you are happy, you see everybody is happy. To just give you a simple example, I want you to go back to uh, your childhood memories, or not childhood memories, okay, adulthood memories we will take now. uh, Take example, or go to that particular moment wherein you were about to get married, or you were a newly married couple. Either you were a newly married couple or just couple of months before the marriage. What was your mental state? As it was just before the marriage or after the marriage, you were so damn happy, because you were all the time, you yourself were happy, and that is why you could see everybody happy, you could see everything is nice, you could see everything is happening, because internally you were so happy that you have got a good life partner, and that reflected across all the areas of your life. It might be health, it might be relationship, it might be anything else. Because of this particular thing, you were so happy. So as you were happy, you see other people happy. So that is what this slide says, that you see persons and things not as they are, but as you are. Today, you might not see, or today you may talk to somebody who is fallen in love. He always will be happy. He always will be dancing. He always will be having those tunes in his head, because that is what he is. And he always would see some or other happiness in and around, because he is internally happy. He is perceiving all those things, he is perceiving all those things as good and happy, and that is why he is getting that kind of result. So here I just would like to ask you a couple of questions. What do you see in these two images? First is a word, second is an image. So what do you see? Please type in the chat box, what do you see in that? Please type your answers in the chat box. What do you see on the screen? Fleet of sheep, evil in good. Okay. Don't think too much. just in a fraction of second, whatever you see, you need to type it in the chat box. So some people might see good as a word, some people might see evil as a word, and some people might see that, yes, somebody saying ships and big wall doors. Ships and big wall doors, sky is blue and fresh air. Okay, right? So see, the image remains same, but everybody is perceiving it in a different manner. Now let me clarify, there is nothing right or wrong, good or bad, absolutely not. It is what you see, it is just what you see, what you have understood. Suppose I give you task, there are 10 people in the group. If I give you task to elaborate about, say, Taj Mahal. If I take you to Taj Mahal, if we all go to Agra, and if I ask you, now you see the Taj Mahal for 1 hour, and after 1 hour is completed, you come back and you write about Taj Mahal. Do you think that everybody will write the same thing about Taj Mahal? Absolutely not. Everybody will write some or other different thing about Taj Mahal, because that is what is they are perceiving. Their perception they will write. So the reality is Taj Mahal remain constant, but how we perceive that particular building, somebody might say it is just a building, somebody might say it is you know, a symbol of love, somebody might say that it is a historical this thing, somebody might say that it is like white, some white big construction. So everybody will perceive the same Taj Mahal in a different manner, and the same thing is applicable to all the things in our life. It could be a lockdown, or it could be anything else. Okay, let me give you one more exercise, so that if you can find out the mistake, anybody who can find out the mistake in this. So if you have found out the mistake, please type it in the chat box. Okay, Sanjeev has already answered. If you have made a close look, can you find the mistake? But many of you might have focused on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many of you have focused on 1 to 9 to find out the mistake? Initially, how many of you focused on 1 to 9? Please type I. No mistake, but color different. So there is a mistake, Lukesh, and the mistake is there is the 2 times. So initially we are bound, we are structured in such a way that we have focus on the question that, okay, I need to find out the mistake, and there are certain numbers given below. It means that there will be a mistake in the number only, but we never thought that in question itself there could be a mistake. In question itself there could be a mistake. We never ever thought that. And that is how we are perceiving. The moment we get the question, we think that the answer would be some mistake. Okay, now let me share you a small story, and then you let me know what is your perception about it. There was a hospital wherein a doctor and assistant or nurse was working, and in the journey, you know, when they are working together every single day, they fallen in love. They fallen in love, and after which they got married, and after marriage is over, they, after say 1 year or so, they, in their house, a baby was born. But to the surprise, the doctor was not the father of the baby. And Can anybody tell me why it could be? A doctor and assistant got married, a nurse, you could say, and after married, they lived happily for 1 year, and after 1 year, they have got a baby child. But after the baby was born, people realized that the doctor was not the father of that child. Yes, bang on, Sanjeev. Doctor was the mother. How many of you have thought that the doctor would be a male and the assistant would be a female, and they got married, and now the kahani mein twist is doctor is not the father? How come it is? How many of you thought this story, that the doctor was male and the assistant is female, and now how is this like that? Just type I in the chat box so that I can get to know. See, again, that is our perception. We always perceive that the doctor would be a male and assistant would be female, and then how come it is possible that the doctor is not a father of a child? That is how we perceive the thing, my dear friends. So there could be a different story, there could be a different way to what we are thinking and what we are perceiving. Okay, one more activity. Today, as I said, it is a lot of activity based thing which we are going to do. Here, there are certain words written in a different color, and I want you mentally, now we can't do it over here, but I want you to mentally, or if possible, read aloud the word. Like the first word is yellow, but you have to spell, or you have to announce the color of that particular word. So instead of yellow, you will say green. The second word is blue, but you will say red. The third word is orange, but you will say blue. And you have to do it as fast as possible and see what happens to your communication, or what happens to your answers. You have to announce the color of the word, not the word itself. You have to announce the color of the word. And if you found it easy or hard, please type in the chat box easy, or if it is difficult, difficult or hard. What was it? Was it easy? Was it difficult or hard? Just type in the chat box E or D. Very difficult, saying Sanjeev. Difficult, saying Anand sir. All right. Difficult. Why? Because we are perceiving these words as a word, and I know that this is yellow, this is blue, this is orange. If I ask you to simply say yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, very easy. But the moment I ask you to perceive the same thing in a different manner, now I am asking you to perceive the color, but we are so strongly patterned that we perceive the word. For perceiving the word, it is very easy, but perceiving the color becomes a bit difficult. So getting my point, again I am saying, connect your own dots. Please connect your own dots, and then you will see that how to perceive the things. It may be totally different than what you are thinking all about. Another good example, I just was searching today morning. Can I add something more to this? So a beautiful example, and this also could be correlated to all of us. We perceive the things as we are, not as they are. That is what I said in the starting. And here the drawing number 1, 2, 3, whatever the drawings you see, in every drawing you see that there is a similarity. And what is that similarity? Because it is this animal's perception that this is a part of that universe only, this is a part of that a tree only, or this is a part of that scenery only, but it is not the part of scenery, it is your part, but you see your part everywhere. And then you draw a picture that life is like this. Somebody who gets problem in, say, somebody starts business and he is been cheated by the partner, what will happen? Okay, he will have one experience that my partner has ditched me, he's cheated on me. Next time, after few years, again somebody brings a business proposal, and now what will happen? He will have all those memories. Oh, a few years back I started my business with a partner, and in our partnership he ditched me, so I need to be careful. And with carefulness he is doing the same activity. What will happen in that case? Again he will be ditched with the same partner or a different partner. Now third time, will he ever enter into any business with partnership? Definitely not, because now his perception is perfectly fine or clear that partnership means a loss. Or somebody invested in the share market and he suffered losses after losses. He says that, share market is a loss making game, I will never enter into share market. So with one thing, we call it as a generalization in NLP. So with one thing, we generalize that all partnerships are like this, or dunya aisi dhokebaz hai, or something like that. So we create that perception that may not be reality. The reality could be it is just happened once, or it is the reality could be it just happens by accident. But all the time, or you travel by a specific road and your vehicle got punctured on that road, say for 2 times, then what you say? I will never go on that road, because always whenever I go to that road my vehicle gets punctured. There could be a possibility that there is only one puncture happened, or there are only two punctures happened in the history of that road, and both the punctures were of your vehicle. But you have perceived that that road is dangerous because I always get my vehicle punctured. So the moment we have such kind of perception in our life, the life becomes different. The moment we change the perception differs. Another beautiful statement which I came across long time back, and the person asked me, do you believe what you see, or do you see what you believe? Do you believe what you see, or do you see what you believe? I was like, it is like one and the same. Like whatever I believe I see, or whatever I see I believe, usme difference kya hai? There is no difference as such. That is what was my answer that time. But then the person said it is not like that. If you read carefully, then you will make, or you will understand the difference. And I understood the difference later on, and that was a significant difference, which says that we always see what we believe. We always see what we believe. So the first statement, do you believe what you see, is not that true. The real truth is, I see what I believe. If I believe that there is an opportunity out there in the current situation of COVID, I see opportunities. If I believe that I am not going to get affected by corona whatsoever, I back that belief. If I see that there are good things happening in the world, I can see all those things only. But the moment I have got a different belief, then I see all those stuff. How many of you are, say, cricket fan? If you are a cricket fan, the moment you open a newspaper, you see the first thing, that is, you go to the last page of the newspaper and you see what is happening. Whereas somebody who is not a cricket fan, he might not even go through that page. He might not even notice that page, that the page is available. Why? Because we always see what we believe. We always see what we believe. That I believe I am like I believe that I am a cricket fan, and that is my deep down belief. I get that cricket news or cricket information just like that. And if I believe that I am a good businessman, or if I believe that I am a good student, or if I believe that I am good as far as relationships are concerned, I will see all those symptoms in and around. So again, belief change is another thing in the NLP. It's a long process, long technique. I can't cover it right now, but just to give you a brief, that is how it. If you change your belief, the outer world changes. So till now, we might have came with this system that I believe what I see. I believe what I see is not the right one. I see what I believe. I want you, all of you, to maybe take a screenshot of this, think upon it, and as you are thinking upon it, that you will be getting a different insight altogether. Right now, also, you might have got insights for this. If you have got insights, please type insight in the chat box. So that is it from my side. Just 5 minutes left. If you are having any questions, you may ask in the chat box so that I can answer those, or we close. Let me check the chat box now. Okay, I don't get any question till so far. So, of course, it is a big topic. I cover this topic for almost 3.5 hours. That is the duration when I cover this topic in detail. There are a couple of topics mix and match in this, but in this situation wherein we are having a limited amount of time, I just want to cover as much as possible. I just want to cover as much as possible, and that is why I am just giving all this thing from my side. So if you are having any questions, please let me know so that I can answer. If there is no question, then absolutely fine, no problem. So good to go. All right, then thank you for being a wonderful audience, and hope to meet you again on the next Saturday at 10 o'clock with a different topic. Also, I would like to mention that please share this kind of information with your friends and colleagues so that they also get to know that such kind of things are happening, and this is for their benefit only. There is nothing as such. I do not promote anything. I do not promote anything. It is just a this thing. In this corona situation, how come we perceive a job in abroad? Okay, so that is a question is asking. uh, the first thing is that now this is a time wherein you are not going to get job abroad, that is for sure, immediately, because the travel is banned, everything is banned. But what you can do is you can first accept that I'm not going to get job abroad right now. Secondly, you start preparing for the job abroad. Hundreds of countries are there out. Which country you want to go for a job? Find out that particular country, that this is the country wherein I want to go for a job. What are the requirements, what are the needs of that particular country? Every country typically publishes that these are the skilled people which we want. So find out what is your skill set, which country it is matching, and if everything is matching, start preparing for that. This lockdown is not going to be like there forever. It is going to get over in say few days, few months, few weeks, whatever it could be. But if you are prepared, the moment lockdown is over, and in the meantime you are prepared with your preparation, your application is ready, your supporting documents are ready, everything is ready, and online application if you already done, the things would be so very easy. But for that you need to see, again you need to believe that yes, there is something, and then only you could see that those opportunities. If you believe that, or if you see that there is a corona situation, how can I get a job? If you just revise the question, how can I get the job in this particularly challenging situation, so the job become first. Now in the question itself, what you said, in this corona situation, how can I get the job? So if you say like this, in the corona situation, how can I get the job? It means that you are focusing corona first and then job. So rather make it ulta, focus on job first and then corona. In this uh, situation, or how can I get a better job in the corona situation? You may think in a different manner. As you think a different manner, your results are going to be different. So that's it from my side. I hope I answered you, and let me stop for now. If you want to connect with me, you can always connect. I have given my contact details over here. So thank you for being a wonderful audience, and let me stop here. Bye bye.